and I am now doing some testing here. Don't mind. I'll be live streaming maybe on a semi-regular or not quite so. Some games, mostly old ones, stuff from my childhood that I want to replay, perhaps through GOG, good old games, that sort of thing. I've done some testing already, and I think I have a setup that works given my current equipment, which granted is not much, but it might actually get me by for now, at least until I can afford better equipment. As you can see, the lighting is awful here, so it'd be nice to get some better lighting, especially since I'm on the eastern coast of the United States. I don't have, it's very dark at night, in the evenings when I come home from work, and time to stream. So I'll need some lights set up or something. The mic I have isn't too bad, but it would be nice to get a better one, preferably with a boom as well. But for now, this is just a completely ghetto operation. I'm using just a simple little webcam. The only light really that's in the room is coming from my monitor, which thankfully is nice and large. So when I put up a nice blank web page, it gives me some light. However, it's going to have to dim a little bit when I switch to the game. Now, like I said, I'm doing some testing here, so I have no idea how healthy my stream is. I have no idea how. Oops, see, already I got a stream health bad. Video output low. I'm showing lots of dropped frames in my encoder. That's not so good. Unfortunately, I don't know quite what to do to remedy these issues. Also, I will be drinking quite a bit, but nothing alcoholic, at least plan to yet. As you can see from the image up there, I'm planning on playing an old gold box game known as Pool of Radiance by SSI, made back in 1988. Why on earth would I want to live stream a game like this? Doesn't even have any music. Graphics are crap. I don't think it has any sound effects either. I'm not certain of that. Why would I want to? I don't know. Here's your answer. I honestly don't know. I just got this into my head one day. By the way, I'm speaking somewhat lower right now, because I'm trying not to upset my roommate, just in the other room. Let me share this to the various social networks of which I am a part, because who knows, someone may even want to see this. So let's put a share out there. Book. Oh, was that another? Pardon me if I'm not speaking a lot here. I'm just setting up some sharing here to inform anyone who happens to be a friend of mine on Facebook, or follow me on Twitter, or has me in circles. Plus, inform them that tweeting, live streaming, excuse me. Just testing live stream. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. And Google Plus is the only other place in which I would post this. And there we are. So, now that hopefully the preliminaries are out of the way, I might actually be able to go ahead and continue with this. If anyone is watching, by all means, please feel free to send me a message in chat. I don't have any information to put up right now regarding my location on other social networks such as Twitter and such. Maybe in the future I'll put that in here, like or would. Sorry. At any rate, let's give this a shot here. Bad streaming or not, bad video output or not, you know. And we'll see how this goes. Let me bring up the game itself. Provided I can find it. Here it is. Let's hit play on this. There it goes. Loading. And this game, I don't believe it has any sound effects at all. It definitely doesn't have any music. This was 1998, back when PCs had a PC speaker in it. And by God, you did not want to listen to music on a PC speaker. Take my word for it if you've never experienced it yourself. Now, I have not played this game in 27 years. Therefore, I will not know a lot about it. I don't remember much of anything about it. I do remember this, though, the very strange code wheel. Thankfully, GOG has provided a code wheel that can be used, a semi-code wheel of sorts, that can be used to translate this into the game. This was what passed for DRM back in the 1980s. It's actually kind of clever. They were able to kind of tie it in maybe to the game's mythos storyline or whatever. I think that's it. Yep. Apparently it is. And there's the main menu. Yes, no fancy logo or graphics or anything. Just here's the main menu. Enjoy. How long will this game take? I don't know. Tonight, all I'm doing, as I said, is testing this out, seeing how it goes. Try to get some more light on me there. Seeing how it goes, seeing what the reception is like from anyone who happens to be watching this. I might create a few characters here. In fact, that's what I intend to do, is just create some characters. And also, I will be using basically a walkthrough on this. That's right, kids. We're not going to be playing this through as though it were brand new or something. This is a 27-year-old game. It is difficult. As I understand it, all of the gold box games of that era were difficult. So I'm not going to be just playing it as it, straight through without any sort of help. No, I'm actually going to be using pretty much a guided walkthrough throughout this entire game because I want to. I was about to say something foul there, but I'd rather not have my YouTube channel full of obscenities if I can help. Who knows? If I happen to add alcoholic beverages to my repertoire in the future live streams, then I may actually have some foul language. Who knows? At any rate, here we are at the main menu. And this is based on AD&D's second edition, I think. No, I think it's first edition. First edition. Second edition hadn't quite come out yet this time. And there were lots of strange... I call them strange. They probably were normal for anyone who played first edition. There are lots of strange things, such as Thaco which is to hit armor class 0, you have to deal with. There's the strengths. If you have maximum strength of 18, you can go over it using a percentage rating. This was actually kind of a bit of a sexist game as well. I don't know about AD&D in particular, but at least this particular game, Pool of Radiance on the computer, was a little bit sexist because female characters actually had a little bit less stats than male characters of the same race, and they were limited, is what I mean. The maximum stat you could have in strength, for example, was probably as a human woman, I should say, female human, was I think 16 or 18, not positive, 16 or 17, but it wasn't quite 18, which is what a male gets. But yeah, that's how that worked. There are also some other strange things, such as only humans have an unlimited level cap. Demi-humans, you know, dwarves and elves and half-elves and such, depending on their class, they have level caps. You can't level them up beyond a certain level. So I will also be instituting, most likely, and I think that's probably a problem with this game itself here, Pool of Radiance, not necessarily AD&D in general. So because of this limitation that Pool of Radiance has imposed upon users, I'm actually going to be adding, hopefully, a little program known as the Pool of Radiance Companion, or Gold Box Companion. It's a nice little program. Just Google Gold Box Companion, you'll find it easily. I would have a screenshot of it up here right now, but I wasn't prepared. So sorry. That will make these older Gold Box games a little bit easier, at least in terms of giving you a map to map it, so you don't have to hand draw your own map. Seeing your character's hit points and experience bars rather than just a number without even a maximum next to it. Things like that. And it also gives you the ability to cheat. Now, I don't intend to cheat fully. The only amount of cheating, if you want to call it that I'm doing, is getting over the limitations of this game engine that limit the characters' levels as they progress, and also balance the game a little more, because as I understand it, you know, AD&D, you roll stats, 3d6 for each stat. You may be able to assign them however you want. In the game, you can tell it to keep re-rolling stats. But even then, if you just choose random rolling stats, you're going to get a character that is, or an entire party actually, that is, let's say, weak. So I will actually be fudging, yes, I guess you could call it cheating, by increasing the stats of those characters to a more acceptable level. I'm not going to simply just boost them all up to 18 and everything, but I will at least give them a boost that more accurately reflects sort of a 4d6 drop low method, or more of a what's it called, point pool method, where you have a pool of points and you allocate them. I know it's not hardcore AD&D, not the way the system was made, but I also don't want to die consistently in this game. Consistently have to keep loading save games. There you go. There's my reasoning on that. One moment, please. I need to turn on a fan in this room. It's getting rather warm. So I will put up my AFK screen and be right back. Okay, I have returned. Now, I'm still getting a message, by the way. Like I said, I'm doing lots of testing here. I am still getting a message, by the way, on YouTube here. My live stream dashboard that is telling me that my video output is low. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. If you are experiencing buffering, particularly a considerable amount of buffering, please let me know in the chat. And I will know that I need to upgrade my computer considerably, give it some more RAM, better processor, I don't know, or upgrade my internet connection speed. I need to do that because that's kind of expensive, but I will do it if needed. Okay, so where were we? Oh yes, we were staring at this stupid main menu here, weren't we? One moment, I do have a message here. Let's see. One of my friends actually did play this game as well. Oh, nice. Or actually acquaintances, I should say. So, alright. Back to the game. So I'm going to create some characters here. I always get hung up on the names. I hope I won't this time because I am live streaming. Let's hit C for create new character. Yes, this is completely text-based here. There is no mousing. I don't think there's any mousing in this game. Pretty sure it's all text-based, keyboard-driven. Actually, you know what? Let me hit exit. Okay, create. No, mouse is not working here on this screen. Alright, that's very odd. The selection keys are home and end. I don't know why that is. It also works on the numeric keypad if the numlock key is on, using home and end. Interesting. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to be following a guide here to creating these characters. And the first will be our main hero. A human who is male. He will be a fighter. Of course, you gotta have a main character as a fighter. He will be lawful neutral. And oh boy, here we go. This character, no. I don't think so. Oh, this is where it's re-rolling stats. Every time you say no, it re-rolls the stats, including how much gold you start with. Huh. Interesting stuff here. Actually, it might be using, judging me what I'm seeing here from the ability scores, it looks like it's probably using a 4d6 drop low, because they're pretty much consistently in the double digits, which doesn't usually happen if you're using a 3d6 method. Alright, but what we're going to do is we're going to say yes, keep the character. We'll call him my favorite name that I always use, not Sturm, but Sturm. That's me. And now we're going to start editing this character. We're going to change his head. Sure, we'll do that. We'll change his body. And of course I'm getting messages on my mobile. I'm not going to be bare chested, thank you very much. There's a good, nice little thing there. Alright. Parts. Okay, so you got different head choices. Huh. This part is purely just for visual look and style in the game. I kind of remember this. In fact, I recall spending actually a great deal of time on this back when I was playing this game all those many years ago. So weapon. Yeah. See, this is one of those games where it was so old that they didn't come up with different sprites for different weapons. All the weapons in the game. Instead, you get to choose what your character would look like in the game, at least during the battle scenes, with predetermined sprites here. Even if, for example, I was wielding a sword and I chose this as what I was, character look like, he would always look like he was carrying a crossbow there, no matter what I was actually wielding. It's simply purely for visual appearance. That's all. Quite a few nice little things here. Let's go with a good old sword and shield. I like that. It's a kind of a black sword. That's interesting. Oh, here we go. Regular sword and shield. I'll go along with that. Sure. And now let's change the color. Oh, you can change the color of everything. I forgot. The weapon. Oops, I'm hitting the wrong button there. Yeah, see. You can do all kinds of crazy stuff there. Your body color, shield, arm, leg, blah, 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 hair. I might actually do a little bit of editing on him. Let's make it look like he's wearing some kind of gray, is that gray? I can't quite tell. Chainmail-ish or plate mail-ish armor, because that's probably what he's going to be wearing mostly, I'm willing to bet. Yeah, make him nice and black. Actually, you know what? Keep him a redhead, because I'm pretty much a redhead, so why not? Let's just do that. We'll keep the golden shield. Arms. Yeah. Something like that. He's going to be ugly. They're all going to be ugly. And I probably shouldn't spend so much time either on this. But, why not? And of course, also, this was back in the day of only a few colors, 16 colors, I believe, EGA system. So, color 2, change the other color. I will change body other color to the front to this light gray if there is one. Probably not white. There we are. That looks lovely. And the arms do the same thing. And there we are. We'll keep that. And the legs, the same thing. Just like that. Very generic, very gray all over. Who cares? This is just, after all, mostly, like I said, a test. I don't think you can change your appearance after the game has started, but I'm not that worried about it either. Oh, face. We can change the face color too, see? So it's not... Oh yeah, I can make it purple, absolutely. Pretty sure I'm going to keep them all this lovely, somewhat skin tone color that was the only thing they offered back in the EGA days. Sure, let's do that. And size, you can either go small or large. I'll be large. Thank you. Because anyone who knows me knows I am large. So there you go. I've created a character. You don't even know that I've created one, but I have. Now I gotta do it 5 more freaking times. But before I do, let me take a moment to check and see if anyone has actually watching this and may be chatting something here. And the answer is no. Nobody's watching right now. Well, that's okay. From what I understand, most of the time when people who have live streams like this, they will generally get more views after the stream, not during so much. That's the way it is. Alright, so let's create 5 more characters, then we'll add them to the party, shall we? Yes, indeed we shall. Let me get back to my guide. So we got a nice little fighter. We need a little fighter thief. So let's create a new one. This one's going to be a dwarf. Okay. And he will also be male. Don't worry, it won't be an all-male party. Fear not. Alright, he will be actually a fighter slash thief. We'll make them both. And he will be neutral good. Now I just got a little ping here. Let's see if that happens to be anyone actually watching this. No, not really. But that's fine. Actually, it says one person is watching. I wonder if that one person is me, though. I don't know. Alright. I'm sorry, I'm actually have some allergy issues here. Moving right along. Back to the character. Sorry about the interruption. So this is going to be a male dwarf, neutral good, fighter thief. That is correct. And yes, keeping the character. We will be adjusting the scores. I don't know if that's going to be done with that gold box companion that I mentioned, or if there's a way to do so in the game. The guide I'm reading here says, yeah, as in all SSI, excuse me, the D&D games, the combat balance is poor. An average party normally doesn't stand a chance. Have therefore made it a habit to use modify character during character creation to maximize most stats. I don't see any way to do modify character here. Maybe that was in the main menu somewhere. Huh. Well, at any rate, we'll go ahead and move on here. What shall this fighter thief be named? See, now if I actually had some viewers, I could poll the viewers and ask them what we should name these characters. As it is, let's see, what's a good fighter thief name? Oh, I know. And at least one of my friends in my Facebook group will know this. Let's call him Mac. There's Mac. Good old Mac. Yeah, let's change out some stuff here. Like he didn't even, his eyes are closed. Ah, guys, let's use this on camera. No. That's fine. We'll just go along with that. And now let's see. He's a dwarf, so we're going to change his size. Yeah, it's already. Size is already there. Let's see. He's a fighter thief, so let's give. First of all, let's change his head. Well, no, his head's probably just. Yeah. But his weapon, we do want to change. I don't think he's going to be a bare-fisted guy. I don't know. He might be. I haven't really decided yet, and I don't quite know what the guide will recommend. Probably not, though. I'm willing to bet we're going to give him some stabbiness. Let me find. Ooh, there's a black blade, dagger of sorts. Long sword, nah. Items I can't really make out, but that's fine. At least short sword, I think. Is that with a shield? Stuff with a shield. He's not going to be a shield person, though. Not going to be wearing a dress either. Well, you know, hey, at least they try. They put good stuff in here. That's pretty good for a thief. I'll keep that. Alright, and let's change some colors around here. You know, let's keep his blade black. Keep the weapon. Change out body color. We'll make him mostly a leatherware, so let's put some brown. Okay. And his hair color, let's actually, yeah, he'll be kind of a grizzled old gray. That's fine with me. Doesn't have a shield. Change his arm color, which is actually not really his arm so much as sleeve. Actually, they should call it sleeves. But and leg. There we go. Black, I think. Okay, so that takes care of color 1. Now we'll go to color 2. Weird the way they set this up. It's very, very janky, obviously. Sorry. Alright. And I don't think there's a dark brown here, so I'm just going to pick something like black is kind of nice. Facial color, I don't think we're going to be picking anything really crazy. Here we go. Yeah, we'll give him some dark skin. How about that? Red color there. Go. And leg, of course, we're going to also make nice and black if I can find it. You're basically scrolling through the only 16 colors that are available in the system. Do this. Okay, so that's good. Let me change one more thing in color 1 that I messed up with. Didn't quite reach the black color when I was doing this. I think that might be it right there. I also did not change color 2's body to black. I meant to do that. There we go. I like that. See? That looks better. And exit. Icon is perfectly okay, yes. See, there's nothing here to modify. Oh. Alright, well, character number 3. Before I get started on this, though, let's see if there's any comments or anything. If anyone wishes to share. No. Well. That's fine. That's the way it goes. Going on here. Okay. And, interesting. Alright. Who's next? Ah, we need a cleric in this party. Let's make him a half-elf. According to this guide, male. He will be a cleric fighter. See, ideally, you want a good range of characters. You want more than just one cleric, more than just one magic user, more than just one thief or fighter or whatever. But you only have a maximum of 6 characters. So the best way to do that is to multi-class like this. Of course, multi-classing has its own issues in this game, but hopefully we'll be able to get around them for the most part. And yes, we'll keep this character because we're going to be changing things up here soon. So what should a cleric fighter be known as? Oops, actually, you know what? Exit. Yes, we're not actually going to use that character because I forgot to change what he looked like. Yeah. I don't know whether or not that's going to cause a problem. Fighter. Strange that you have to use the freaking home and end keys. So strange. Alright, let's change. Oh, I didn't change the head. Whoops. Whatever. So, good name for a cleric fighter. Be what? I don't want to. Let's add a cleric character stored away in Hero Lab that I've been using for Pathfinder Society. Let me take a quick look and see if I can find that character. Here's Hero Lab. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Who cares? It's just a game. For some reason, this name came. Eldor it is. Okay. Now let's change up his. Let's make him another Sean Connery lookalike. What do you say? We'll make him even wider like that. Okay. And no, he's a half. Well, he's a half elf. But we'll give him nice cleric robes there like that. There you go. Yeah, there we are. All right. By the way, the difference there between ready and action, it just means ready means they're just sitting there, and then of course when you're in battle in the game, the sprite will just change to the action when they actually do something, even if it's drinking a potion. It's kind of funny too to see their back leg will stay the same, if you can see that there. Up there. The back leg will stay kind of the same, but the front leg will just swing forward a little bit, just the knee bending a little more. Strange. Okay, so we got ourselves a lovely cleric. We will change his head. Well, yeah, he's a bearded type. Actually, as I recall, we are going to make him like, alright, so this one. I like that. That's good. Keep that. The weapon. What kind of weapon are you using? He's not using a flail. Even with a shield. No. He's going to use a mace. That's pickaxe. I'd like him to have that mace with a shield if possible. Something like that, I think, probably. Yeah. There we go. Let's go with that. Let's keep that. Alright. Let's go. His size is just fine. Color 1. Leaving the weapon just fine. I don't care about that. For his body, color 1. We'll give him kind of some reddish clothes. Why not? For his hair, he's going to have some white hair. Not even light gray. He's going to, but I'm not going to make him a blue hair. No, no, no. For his shield, ooh, oh, interesting stuff there. Okay, shield, we're going to make it kind of a color is all. And arm, and do a nice little brown. I think that's brown there. Do the same with the leg. I think that's brown. I'm not entirely sure. Color 2. We'll leave his face that nice color. But for the shield, we will go to a light gray, not that dark gray. Thank you. There we are. The arm will be nice brownish color, I think. Continue that. There we are. Keep that. Leg will also be a nice brown color. Did I pass it up? No, not quite. And the body, I forgot to change. Let's make it kind of a nice golden yellow there. Okay, we'll keep that. There we are. That looks nice. Exit. Exit. Yes, that icon is just fine. Just quick, there's the character list. Okay. All right. Well, we got half the party made. Yay! And we're only in 43 minutes into the stream. Good. Still no one watching. Still no chats. Oh well. That's the way it is, fellas. I'm gonna take a moment here and drink some lovely stuff. I don't want to have many product placements, you know. Live streaming video like this. But I will stress, non-alcoholic. Okay? Alright. I don't know why I need to stress that. But whatever. Okay. Moving right along. We're ready to create character number 4. This one's going to be another half-elf. Male. And he will be... He's going to be an interesting one. Cleric, fighter, and magic user. He's going to be lawful good. Oh, yes, indeed. Interesting gold amounts that keep popping up. If I remember correctly, I would always I kind of remember that from my childhood. When creating a character, I would pretty much ignore all the other stats and only look at the gold amounts. Try to get the highest gold amounts because the other stats could be changed. Yes. Character name. I haven't changed the header body yet, I know. This cleric, fighter, magic user. I know. There you go. Actually, no, he's not going to be that. That's going to be later. This is going to be that person. Alright, now let's change the head. No. Oh, there we go. What the? Sorry. I'd forgotten all about many of these. Let's go with the guy making the weird face. Okay, and sure, let's go with that. The part we all love, huh? Change his head. Since he's a cleric type, let's a little cleric hat like that on him, maybe, or something. There you go, that little thing. Sure, why not? For his weapon. He's not going to be wielding like swords and shields. That's actually not bad, yes. Actually, he is a fighter as well as... let's give him something. Let's give him a dagger at the very least. Okay, sure. And keep the size normal there. Colors. Color of his weapon. Doesn't change. Body color. We're going to we'll actually make him all kind of greenish. How about that? I'm okay with that. Hair color. Actually, that wouldn't be hair, but we'll give him a lovely little purple hat. Where's purple? Come on, give me purple. Purple, okay. Alright. Arm is fine. Leg, we're not going to go with that really blue color. So, greenness. Light green for this portion. I mean, dark green rather, excuse me. There we are. Keep that. Okay. Color 2. Still can't change the weapon color. That's neither color 1 nor color 2 changes the weapon color. Let's change this to light green if I can find it or not. Oh, the dark green. I'm sorry. Yeah, like we're talking about like 2 pixels worth of color. Yeah. Face. Don't think we really want to change his color. Hey, you know what? Actually, that one kind of works. Let's go with that. I'll definitely go with that. Arm color. Fine, actually. Leg color. Let's get that last green in here. Come on. There you are. I think that will do it. Guess that icon is okay. 2 more to go. This is going to be an hour long, no matter what. By gum. Anything. And of course, no. But that's fine. Like I said, this is mostly testing and character creation. Hell, I don't even know if I'm actually going to go through with this. Oh, and by the way, as far as a schedule is concerned, no, I don't think I'm actually going to have a schedule. I'll just stream whenever I feel like it. Play this game whenever I want to play this game. That could be tomorrow. Well, actually, it won't be tomorrow. It could be in the afternoon on a weekend, or it could be late in the evening on a weekday. It could be in the morning on a weekend. Who knows? I'm not going to nail it down. Not now. Maybe in the future I might have some sort of schedule kind of worked out in my head, and I might schedule these ahead of time. But for right now, I'm testing this out. Can't stress that enough. Now we're going to have ourselves a human again. And this time, a female. Why? Because she's just going to be a straight cleric who's lawful good. Sure, I'll keep those stats. And let's change her name to change the body yet, but what shall her name be? Goodness gracious, I don't know. She looks like, you know what? She kind of looks like a Jenny. The portrait that I'm looking at and the guide that I'm following, which is right there. Va-va-voom. Right? Really? Do we win? Yeah, fine. She's a cleric. Straight up cleric. What other bodies do we have anyway? I haven't actually looked at all of them, I don't think. Yeah, no. Absolutely not. Oh, that's what I should have used for that thing. No. Wow. There you go. Stay classy, AD&D. Stay classy. SSI, actually. Let's just do that. Okay, keep that. Yay! More of this. This cleric. Change the head. She's gonna have long flowing hair. There you go. Well, I guess. No, more like that. Excuse me. That kind of looks like it probably wouldn't be. Let's do that. Keep that. Weapon. Oh yeah, let's go backwards because that's where these are. There we go. She just puts her hands. Sure, we'll keep that. Exit out of there and go to the coloring menus. More coloring number 1. There is absolutely no weapon. Body color. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep her those standard colors right there. The green, blue, and cyan crap. Because why not? I will change her hair color though. A nice golden yellow. There we are. Like that. And exit color 2. Same thing. We don't need to change her face color. So exit out of that. Keep her size the same. Exit out of that. Yes, that's perfectly good. Last character, real quickly. Nope, no one watching. And yes, I'm also aware that this camera is kind of low. I need to find a newer tripod, something that's about 12 to 18 inches tall, so that This camera will be more at eye level with me. It will look a whole lot better. Last one. This is going to be our human male magic user, straight blaster. Well, I don't know if he's going to be a blaster yet. He will be neutral good. And as always, looking for the gold. Magic users don't get much gold. I don't know why they're... I guess they spend all of it on studies. Such magical trinkets and things. I don't know. Here's my character Kerbon. Oh yeah. And that. And keep. And parts. And head. He's got lovely... Actually... I don't like that, I guess. Let me try that out anyway. And for his weapon, he's going to be the staff wielder. He'll be like this. There you go. Keep that. Colorings. You know what? For the weapon, we'll just keep it the way it is. Body color. We're going to do... Because it's my propensity to do so. It's necessary for me to do this. With any character that is basically me. Okay? As far as hair goes, yeah, you can't even change the hair. Huh. Leg. There we are, I think. Coloring 2. Leave the weapon alone. Body. Thought it'd be interesting. Face, we're going to keep that, I think, the same. It'll be purple all over. No, we're not going to do that. Oh, mysterious black man. I mean, black as in the absence of color black. Not African American black. Okay, and arm. There we go. Finally, leg. We gotta get that loveliness there. Alright. Oh, yeah, there we go. He's definitely looking like he should now. Yes, that's okay by me. Ta-da! We now have our party. Well, we have characters. We're now coming up on an hour here. We got 59 minutes. I'm probably going to call this stream quits right now. It is almost 10:30 p.m. my time. And I have an early start tomorrow. There it goes. Alright. I'll do one more thing before I call it quits tonight. I will hit add character to party. We're going to start off at the top. We got Sturm. We will add Mac. We're going to add, not that character, that was wrong. Saldor's next. Burial and Jenny, and then Kerbon. Ah, there's the modify. See, here we go. Now this is like the true main menu, right? Here's where you can go in and start editing things. So much as I probably shouldn't. Oh, you can view the character. Trade, drop exit. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, there's the B for begin adventuring. Okay. Okay. Save current game. I'm going to save this. Oh, okay. Save it under A. Why not? Whatever. Alright, we're going to modify these characters. Here we are. Now, lest you think I'm just going absolutely nuts here with these. Look, see, I'm only taking intelligence to 16. I'm only taking wisdom to 16. In fact, I'll even drop his charisma down to 14. How about that, huh? I will do maximum hit points, though, because that's ridiculous having on. Okay. Happy now. So that's, as far as I know, that's what we're going to be doing. So we'll keep that. Alright, we'll come down here to Mac. We'll modify that character. And this is, by the way, a racial limitation. Watch the strength here as I bump it up. You can only go to 99 instead of a complete 100. Why? Why stop what's just 1% short? Makes no sense to me. But that's your limitation. Either it's a racial limitation or class, multi-class limitation. I don't know. There we go. We don't want to do that. And look at this. You can actually take his Constitution 19 because he was a dwarf. But he's not very charismatic. So we do want him to have maximum hit points. Start off with. Okay. Keep him. Come on down to Thaldor here and modify him. Okay. Kind of odd. This built-in thing here is this guide I'm following, I should say rather, is giving everyone pretty much maximum strength, and to be honest, giving them pretty high numbers everywhere else. I don't know if this is to get around limitations in the game, or if he really just wanted to max out everything. For example, let's look at Varial here. Again, maximum he can get is 1890. No, he didn't max out everything. Although it certainly looks like it here by the looks of this stuff. He could have gone up to that, but he stopped at 16 on charisma. Modify Jenny. Now here's part of that sexist thing that I mentioned earlier. Check out her strength. Start bumping it up to 18. I'm still trying to bump it up. Can't go beyond 18. Can't take. You can't do the percentage points beyond it. Just because she's a human, female human. See, the first character I had was a male human. And his strength could definitely go on up. So, I don't know. I'll give her 16. Because clerics don't need as much intelligence necessarily. And 14 charisma. At the mag, no. So. Alright, there we are. Keep that. And Kerbon we modify. But he's also a maximum of 18 and he's a male human. Maybe it's his class, magic user. That must be it. Can't think of any other reason. All of 6 hit points because he's a magic user. How you like that? Suck on them apples. Okay, we have our starting characters. I will not begin adventuring. I'm going to save this to B slot. Okay. Because we're about to begin. But I'm going to stop streaming for tonight. It's getting a little late. Like I said, I have an early start tomorrow. I don't think anyone else has joined. Nope. Just one person watching right now, and that's probably me, just so I can keep track of my stuff. Yeah, we've gone a little bit over an hour. That's fine. I've seen live streams that go 2.5 hours. I think the maximum you can do, at least with YouTube, is 4 hours. Or is it 8? Ridiculously high number, though, for streaming. But I'm going to try and keep my streams to a more reasonable hour. I don't think anyone should be... I don't think anyone should have to listen to my grating voice for more than an hour at a time. So, that's that. I'm done with this little character creation / live stream test. Hopefully, with our next, I guess, part 1, this was part 0, hopefully in part 1, I'll be able to do the gold box companion that will get us kind of the extra little oomph we need in this, extra little help we need. That's it. Thanks for watching, if you're watching at all. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Maybe I'll even announce it ahead of time, so you can watch then. Otherwise, of course, you can always watch after the fact anytime on my channel. And I'll post... No, I'll say look for Sturm B, STURM B, I believe, or Sturm 359. One of those two will work. See, I'm so confused. I don't even know how this exactly works. Alright, I'm done. See you guys later. Thanks for watching if you did.